finger.
Yeah, he's another team.
What's wrong with him?
You said your finger's wrong with him. You only got 9.
Still, what's wrong with him?
You only got 9 and a half.
I don't know, like,
No, some World Cups.
Brace him out a little bit. It's not like, look at him.
Just give him.
But I'm saying, like, what happened?
Nothing. It's just dirt.
It's been sitting.
Dust. It's been sitting there for a minute.
Woo! What's up? Sorry about the lateness. I had to pick up some people to get on this podcast. This is part 3 of the Chronicles of St. Faulkner. What's up, everybody? Sorry for the lateness. What's up? We're going to talk about today a very good subject in the Chronicles of St. Faulkner. Remember, the book of Deuteronomy, not even Deuteronomy, it's called Your Doo-Doo in the Case of This Economy.
Who need a cup?
I need a cup. Shit, I'm off. It's Doo-Doo in This Economy, chapter 5, verse 4.
Cam, you don't need a cup.
Killed this teammate, but
Guess what? You're going to just rinse them. Here's the part where people don't get.
I'm one game off.
I gotta get that.
The hey Bighead is the most lethal thing you'll ever see in your life. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the hey Bighead. It's the chick who had she had more children than Abraham. More bodies than Arlington National Cemetery. Oh, Lord, this chick here. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. That chick.
Did Abraham Lincoln have hella kids too?
Huh?
Didn't Abraham Lincoln have hella kids too though?
Some of his kids died. I think some, if not
Did he
almost
have
all.
like 14 or something like that?
Probably. I know a lot of them died.
He had a shitload of kids too.
A lot of them, a shitload of them died too.
Every Abraham.
And what's up to my
Abraham
boy?
in the Bible?
Everyone.
Abraham had a whole country come out of his sack.
That's what I'm saying. Every Abraham I
Yeah,
know.
nations
I realized
literally come out of
every Abraham I know has hella kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Abraham.
I'm surprised your dad
His
isn't.
first name is Abraham.
I'm surprised your dad wasn't named Abraham. It would have been fitting.
That's serious facts.
That motherfucker don't even have
my
10.
mom, real dad had more kids than my actual dad.
Shit, your dad had more kids than
No,
the
my dad
goddamn.
only had 20. My mom's real dad, my mom real dad. It's not my grandfather. The one
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was just dead when she was like 2, 3, 4 years old.
Yeah.
Cam, you getting a cup? My fault, I'm listening.
He said no.
Your dad had more kids.
My mother real dad had 26.
Your dad had more kids than most teams got it. Most NFL teams got Hall of Famers.
That's messed up.
God damn, it's true. So, yes, you're gonna get some funny banter. Kick off your shoes, relax your feet, celebrate to the S-Care beat. S-Curl beat. Yeah. Now we're gonna get everybody's opinion about this. Do you think, number one, when it comes to big,
It's called mythology.
Do you believe
Like, that's the name.
I know. Do you believe it?
What do you mean believe it? Like, do I believe that it's real? Like, do I think it's reality?
who we got in the chat so far? We got
Whatever
ABM. What's up? Salute to the patriarchy. Salute to all the patriarchs out there.
So,
Don't call it a comeback. Patriarchy been here for years.
Mythology is something that's like a theology that's a myth.
Theology is the study of vast religion.
I was asking.
Yeah.
Because the study of theology is not just on one religion. You're studying.
Yeah, that's why I said like it's theology that is a myth.
If you're looking at, let's say, Dr. Neil, his credentials, he can go to the Vatican and look at the secret files because of his credentials.
And that's one of the guys on the podcast.
He has his own, but
Really cool.
I got him on.
You know him like personally?
He interviewed me several times. I interviewed him.
That's really cool.
Like literally.
That's really cool.
You want to talk about any religion? Oh, that's the Nick.
Oh man, that'd be
because
so cool.
When you go to the PhD,
is
level,
he like is he a specific?
Specific is the ocean.
Yeah, that's what I think. I said. I didn't say that. I said Pacific.
Your cup
Okay.
Huh?
Specific.
Is your cup
No.
Like where is it at? Right in front of
On the corner.
It's like on the corner, directly on the corner.
You got to think about it. A lot of people don't understand theology. Theology is two things.
We ain't gotta talk about religion because I'm here.
No,
If we all had a conversation, we can.
no. But
I
this
don't
is
wanna
the main
force it,
thing
you know?
because we're going to talk about the Hey Bigheads.
Okay, but
Kick your shoes off, relax your feet, take a
It's
sip.
Big heads.
This is my personal belief. I think before
Okay.
any man gets married,
we talking about religion?
talk about A, B, C, D, E, all
Whatever.
the above.
Let's go.
I think that a young man should actually have some bodies under his belt because one of the most powerful things a young man has to overcome is vagina.
Could I disagree?
You can disagree, agree,
Okay.
because this is the hardest thing about it. According to that, because of the book of Ain't Doo-Doo in This Economy, chapter 5, verse 37,
Dude, you're in this economy.
that's what you are. You're a black man. You ain't shit in this economy.
Okay.
So they need you.
In this economy, yeah, I think so.
Or, as I like to call the book of Exodus out of this fucking hood,
Playing games.
the book of Exodus out of this hood. I think that number one, a lot of women utilize their sexuality against men. And if you don't have enough wherewithal against vagina, you become the enemy of man called the simp.
Yeah.
And the simp ruins what? Everything.
That's why that's actually why Solomon's kingdom and David's kingdom fell. Because they, didn't know how to gain self-control.
Because if you had bodies,
I was gonna say a name, but I don't want you on a podcast.
you could say a name.
So I was thinking about the famous guy. He got his own sports joint, and he's dealing with this situation now where a woman got him caught up. Because
Say the name.
Come on, bro. I'm really like that.
nah, I ain't gonna say anything.
Say the name. Shit. Guess what? What is it gonna do? Hurt my podcast or grow it? Shit. What are you gonna do? Get mad at me because of the truth? Nigga, stop being a simp.
Yeah, it was one of those type vibes, and he's still kind of like a little prideful about it,
Here's the thing.
And go ahead, my fault.
Here's the frustrating part. One of the biggest hurdles a man has to do is one, overcome his environment.
Okay.
2, overcome his culture. Y'all need to write this shit down. Who's in the chat? 3, overcome his mother.
Okay.
4, equal his father.
Okay.
5, overcome vagina.
Could I ask? Well, could I ask?
Speak up so they can hear you.
Could I ask?
Ask.
Can I?
Could
I ask? If I could add one more to the list, and you can.
Number 6.
Number 6, overcome himself.
I'll agree with that.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. You don't overcome yourself till you do all those other things.
Right.
Because women aren't predicated to do Herculean tasks like men are.
Okay.
A man has to challenge the greatest beast of his area. If you're living in Savannah, if you're part of the Ashanti group, you got to hunt a lion. If you were the Native American, you got to go against a bear. If you were in India or Southeast Asia, you had to challenge the tiger. You had to challenge something which ruled the land to prove you were a man. You had to go through hardship. A woman's hardship.
Starve sometimes.
You carried the scars.
No, I said starve. Like your body literally had to go through ketosis.
You're probably starving because guess what?
You don't eat as much.
There's either two things. Before love and hate, what were the ultimate things in the world before love and hate? Survival and killer instinct.
Yeah.
Either you eat me or I eat you. I like me better. You look like you taste good with some seasoning and spices. And what happens is, this is the reason why you have a weaker man. What's the rite of passage we currently have for young men? Fucking bitches? No. They were going to give you pussy anyway.
Yeah.
At this
and you
point,
didn't even have to do too much.
At this point, you could trip over a brick, fall on the ground, pussy.
Yeah.
You probably have a generation that gives up more pussy than what they gain.
And it's sad though.
It's sad if you look at it from a red pill lens, a blue pill lens, but a black
so
pill lens.
What do you mean by red pill when you say that?
Red pill is awareness.
Like rage. Okay.
Red pill is rage then awareness.
So looking at it from an awareness perspective is what you're saying?
I look at it from a black pill perspective.
No, I'm saying like to be sad. So when I say sad, I mean like to be emotionally
upset.
Right.
Because most niggas get mad. Why this bitch fucked him but not me? Ugh.
Nah, I think that's immature. Like
that's what red pill rage is.
Okay,
Your emotional, cultural, and environmental immaturity.
Yeah, I was talking when I said sad. I mean like to be aware. Like dang, like she's using herself.
You can't be sad
misusing herself.
In other words,
misusing himself.
In other words, if you're in a fight,
right,
and that nigga is subject to a left hook,
right,
are you gonna tell him keep your right up? No. I'm gonna talk you.
Right.
You've been in fights. Hey, what you say when multiple dudes like, yo, you already knew. We ain't talking no more because you ain't gonna hear it. Just put them up. Fuck it.
Fight. Yeah.
So it's like this. At some point, reality has to set in. Huh?
No, not that.
Stop being a bitch.
You got some ice.
I ain't drinking so long. It's like when I took that sip.
What these is? What these?
That shit burned my throat.
They called the employment 13.
Yeah, yo.
I just knew he was ready to say something, bro.
They call the employment 13s. They don't look pretty, but they get the job done.
Yo, I'd rather spend $20. You right. I'd rather spend $20 on shoes.
You gotta know how to rock certain things.
I can rock anything.
Yeah.
You saw me go down to the harbor.
Nigga can wear a $25 outfit, bro.
Yo.
It'd be fly. It'd be hard.
That's big, bro.
Berkeley.
That
Berkeley
nigga,
is a perfect
you
example.
never see him spin unless it's to better his brand in terms of like his
Yeah.
He will not spend money on clothes, bro. He spend $50.
You saw me at the harbor. You saw me at the harbor,
including shoes.
I remember those Timbs he had, bro. They was so hard, bro. They was so hard, bro.
I throw it on. I ain't gonna lie.
You saw me at the harbor with some jeans, with the rip-out jeans.
Yeah.
With the matching denim fucking and brown Stacey Adams.
Yeah.
With a fucking V-neck shirt with the fucking hat. Cool. Cooler than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got the sort of woman's holding in my house. You think I give a fuck what people think of me fashion? Yeah. I set trends. Fuck yours.
I'd rather spend $200 on an index fund. That same $200 on an index fund than my shoes.
I'd rather spend $200 on a bill or an investment than on some shoes.
You're right, exactly.
Now, if I got the money after paying my bills, I might indulge. So then I got bigger and better shit.
It's crazy.
Like
I never been 10,000.
I guess it's just how I was raised. I never cared. All I seen was my father wear Timbs growing up. So I'm like, he worked with him. He worked with him. Rain, sleet, snow. So
I looked at my mother the other.
I get it from him not caring.
My mother last week.
I wish I was like that.
My mother last week.
That's how he was raised too, though.
My mother, God bless her. Plug that in. My mother, love her to death.
Plug in what?
Make sure that plug is in.
My mother running the sand with no socks in the 80s.
My mother
from Guyana too, right?
Guyana.
If you wear Timbs with no socks, you a fucking creature.
Oh, he be doing that. Big swollen, funky ass feet. Yes,
fucking feet be smelling like the Amazon and shit. What the fuck? Some goddamn Timbs. I wish it was. God damn, how your feet free balling? What the fuck? Your feet should not smell like a pair of nuts.
Your feet smell like the Amazon.
Well, you're kind of technically from the Amazon, but still, your feet should smell like it. God damn.
Like Cuba?
Amazon is in South America.
Like Cuba is Central America.
Central. Well, Cuba's the Caribbean.
So basically, it is South American.
Well, it's part of. When people say I'm the champion of North America. Well, you do know North America has 23 countries, right? You ignorant black bitch. But anyway, it's called read a book.
For real?
Look it up.
All right, now hold that. Oh, I'm about to exit out this game. Cool.
About 23, 25.
You gonna be stat man. Say
countries.
that again.
North America has like 23 countries.
That's
No way.
crazy.
No way.
Because people only worry about the big three.
23 countries.
I don't think that's true though.
Most
Let's fact
chicks don't think I have a big dick till they feel it. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we all been there. You probably got a little dick.
Oh, Central America is part of North America.
Yeah.
So it's not part of South America.
No.
So Cuba's
So how
not
many
part
countries?
of South America.
It's part of North America. How many countries?
23.
23.
Ooh.
And you
He was
have
right.
this region, Caribbean. You has okay. What the fuck?
I'm a lot smarter than I look.
Jamaica's
Not
part
bad
of-
for a college dropout,
No,
right?
no. You see, this is where I'm confused.
Besides every day.
So
Like, let me
Jamaica
stop.
is part.
Yeah, you gonna leave me hanging? God damn, you
So-
fucking ignorant niggas.
I mean, every human's confused every day. If we made
Yeah,
that-
God damn it, you
Confused
ignorant
every day.
nigga.
Yeah.
Why you confused every day?
But no, here's the
North
thing.
America.
Cuba's part of North America.
Okay.
And this is what you got to go with the hey big heads. And I know we go
Especially
around
in the morning,
circles
like-
because you know everybody's drinking and having a good time.
This is what's crazy, man. Jamaica is part of North America.
I'm trying to listen
Because
to
this is
both
the
of y'all at
Caribbean.
same time.
Caribbean's North America. Don't let people
Caribbean is also
notice.
South America.
You didn't even learn this in school, did you? School only
I
teaches
knew-
you North America
No,
as a.
No,
I
I knew it
barely
was more than 3,
paid
but I didn't
attention
think it was
anyway.
that many. I thought it was about 8, 9.
I ain't learned.
That's because before you found God, you found bitches.
23.
That's so true.
23.
That's so true.
See, the problem
23,
is
yeah,
that
that's 23 countries.
The problem
I
is,
only knew
what's the
about
number
like
one
8, 9,
thing?
bro.
See, I'm the emperor, and only an emperor can train kings and raise them.
Okay, Panama, Nicaragua.
Arrogant, I know.
Honduras,
That's where my
Guatemala,
father from.
Central, that's North America.
Yeah, he's from Panama.
Panama.
Damn, I didn't know.
So that means he's a Negro that can swim.
Well, he was a Negro.
Was salute
Yeah.
to the great beyond. Here's the problem with a lot of people when it comes to the hey big head. Number one, this is the rule of songs of Frankie Beverly. Chapter 2, verse 34. If she's not willing to be with you in her prime, don't accept her in her decline.
If she's not with you in your
If
prime,
she's not willing to be with you in her prime, don't. What's up, All Star G? Woo! If she's not willing to be with you in her prime, don't accept her in her decline.
So could you break that down?
I'm gonna break it down like an M4, a shotgun, and like a subject and a predicate and a fraction.
There we go.
I like that. No, I like
Because I'm gonna break it down to the prepositional phrase, the verb, the adverb, and the adjective.
And the noun.
Said that.
And the conjunction.
Well, conjunction is a prepositional phrase.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Everybody know who the bad bitch was in high school and a few years leaving, like college. When do we say women are rock stars? From 14 to almost 30. And that's just average women. We're not talking about the exceptionally beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, Aisha Carey in her prime was about 8. She had exotic beauty.
I mean,
That's
to you.
to
That's to you.
That's to.
Beauty is all opinion based.
There are some people
Yeah,
that
I
are
think so.
There is no fact.
that
about
are some people that guess what? This is the reason
beauty.
why
And
I
ain't
had
gonna lie,
to,
if you ask
I used to
majority-
No, I would say there's some people that are just objectively beautiful.
there are some people
but that's to you. That's
I
also
think-
opinion based. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you like the word,
But
it's
I'm not
all
saying like
opinion-based.
subjective. I'm not saying subjective.
It's
I'm
all
saying
opinion.
what y'all think, chat? Do you
Objective,
think they're
it's
wrong
all
or right?
opinion.
beauty.
Speak up louder so they
Opinion
can hear you.
is subjective, right? I'm saying, but a fact overwhelming truth
is there. I'm gonna put it to you this way.
Like
there's the overwhelming truth. All of them are still opinions.
I'm gonna put it to you this way.
Overwhelming truth, you could say because majority of the world think LeBron James is not the greatest. They say it's Jordan.
Okay.
That don't mean it's true because that's what majority of the world think.
I'm gonna put it to you this way.
That's what I mean by like overwhelming.
That's what I'm saying.
The facts
it's easier to argue.
The facts are there because
in terms of beauty, how do you argue? Because you might think Rihanna, like if I'm being real,
I'm gonna hold your post here because I'm gonna speak on your post.
To me,
and I'm glad you said that because we're gonna get to that shit real quick.
Who don't think she's attractive though?
Yeah. Do you think?
Would you fuck a chick? Would you fuck a chick that you're not? Here's the question.
No way a human can look at her. To me, and this is what I'm saying, and honestly think she's not attractive.
Do you think most humans? Do you think most males?
But believe it or not, it's many men.
Let me put it to you this way.
Girls we think is beautiful are not that beautiful.
Let me tell you one thing I had to say. I'm gonna let Rob finish his thing. Then I'm gonna go after.
Do you think?
Speak up loud so the people can hear you.
Do you think most guys would view Rihanna as attractive? Yeah. Right. So that makes it by data, statistically, data wise, right?
But what is this data proving? How is this data proving to be correct?
Okay, but wait, that more men
think
okay,
that
fine.
She's beautiful,
think
right?
or feel whatever you want to say. Think she's
when you think
physically attractive.
And what is that? An opinion, right? You can look at the definition of opinion.
Yeah, it could be an opinion.
You thinking someone is physically attractive is an opinion, no matter how you look at it. Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Somebody said, hold up, ABM. We love ABM. My fellow bolts of motherfucking Morgan.
Is no matter how, if you think so, the way you view someone.
Hold up. Somebody actually agree with Chris. ABM said, I agree with the kid. The beauty is subjective. This is where, and this is the thing where I love about the multifaceted area where I proclaim.
When you said
there,
like it was an opinion,
there are some people who are going to be objectively attractive, and notice, I'm not afraid with people who disagree with me. That's why so many people fuck with me in my channel because when I started this channel, this is for multifaceted men and women.
What you like 6 years in? 5?
6 or 5 when I started. I was with the Black Manosphere for 11. And let me put it to you this way. And to answer your question, I was the most popular YouTuber who didn't have a YouTube channel for a minute. Where people were begging me, yo, nigga, start your channel. And I'm going to say this. This is where I'm not afraid for my subscribers, my donators to disagree or agree with me. Because men and women disagree. Mm-hmm. There are some people in this world who are objectively beautiful. Meaning, when I mean objectively beautiful, if I put Megan Good in her prime anywhere on the side of Earth, is there a group of men that's trying to fuck her?
Well, that wouldn't be objective. That because objective.
There is no place on Earth prime Megan Good could go out without men trying to get at her.
But we just agreed that. Beauty is subjective.
Beauty on a substantial, on a ground level is objective. When you go into Miss America, that's objective beauty. And trust me, when Vanessa Williams was Miss America,
but like bro said though, like.
And I'm not knocking what he said.
I 100% see what y'all saying. Though.
And I'm not knocking what Chris said.
No, but you got a point though. No.
Speak up so they can
you
hear
you. You got a really valuable point. There's some guys on this earth that'll say Rihanna is ugly.
And guess what?
It's just like
what did Jay-Z say?
That's objective.
What did Jay-Z say? Men lie, women lie.
Numbers don't lie.
So guess what? If I put prime Vanessa Williams in front of you, I can show you a picture of Vanessa Williams waking up, no makeup. Angels in heaven would fuck her.
Let's not get blasphemous now.
It's not blasphemous because it happened in the Bible.
Yeah, it actually happened. Would angels now do it? No, but there are fallen angels that'll do it.
Are fallen angels still angels?
Yeah, they still angels.
So would angels still do it?
Yeah, they'll do it.
So you're telling me
I just had to specify that.
this is the part. I think when I tell people, somebody write this in the chat. Number 5. Notice I started 5 all the time. 5 is average. Most women you see in the street is average.
Okay. Or below.
We don't go below because I'm gonna tell you why when I finish. That's funny.
We talking about
most bitches are department store 5 and below. Ain't that a bitch?
We talking about beauty or innate value?
Beauty.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about physical.
Innate value.
Okay.
For example, your wife's more valuable to you than me because that's your wife.
My wife is more valuable than any woman on this earth.
To you.
To me, yeah, of course.
And I'm not saying she's not a valuable woman. Hopefully she did increase her value for you because we would have a talk that's not online. Yeah. If you had that talk.
She increases in value every day.
So if she doesn't.
She increases like Kanye.
If she doesn't, the first motherfucker you want to hear from is like, why is your wife doing what she need to do? Because if your wife called me and said, well, Jim and I are not doing, and guess what I'm going to do? Grab you by your stuff and say, why aren't you being good to your wife?
I hate that name. But I got you. I get what you mean.
That's what she calls you sometimes, so let's get it on. Now, 5 is average. 6 is cute. 7 is pretty. 4 is beautiful. What's up, LAPD SWAT? 7 is beautiful.
Okay.
8 is gorgeous.
That's why I'm in the house.
9 is spectacular. 10 is immaculate. A 10 would be somebody who's like Nicole Murphy, Iman, for all you niggas who say, you don't talk about dark-skinned women. No offense to Chris. To this day, I think Sharon is one of the most beautiful women I ever met. And she's dark as the Knights of Jerusalem.
I agree.
Has a mouth on her, but one of the most physically beautiful women I ever met.
Thanks.
God damn, she's such a New Yorker. But physically, there's 20-year-olds who couldn't hold a shit to her. And that was when she was in her 40s. She's still in her 40s, and there's 20-year-olds who's like, how old are you, ma'am? So.
How's the more? How
old is she?
No, I said, how is she?
We ain't talking right now.
Okay.
Even Chris's sister, the more. Prom Naomi Campbell. Jesus Christ. Prom Naomi. Google. Y'all want to see beauty? Look up Prom Naomi Campbell. God damn. Naomi Campbell.
What she does? What does she do?
She sounds beautiful.
Right.
The name not you can't. Y'all do know in some states you're not allowed to name your daughter Naomi unless she's cute. She was a model. I'm a 10, bitch.
You see, I ain't like he giving me ideas.
Bitch,
my daughter name. That's a beautiful name.
That is a beautiful.
If you're a woman, this is how I knew I dated very beautiful women. From T. Sandra to me was a 6. T was a 7. I can't say I had prime Sharon, but I would say prime Sharon is closer to a 6, 7.5 to an 8. Janelle was up there with Sharon.
Janelle the shorty right now?
No. And her prime?
She was probably nice in her prime. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, her prime. She was evil.
She was probably nice in her.
I ain't never see her.
I thought, bro, ain't gonna lie. Shout out, Coach. It looks so good.
Let me put it to you this way. I'm gonna tell the story. I'll let him tell the story. You gotta say it loud enough for them.
It looked so good. Me and Tyshawn was standing at the car at his truck, and he was like, "Hey, bro, that's." He was like, "Hey, you had company?" I looked, so I had to go in the back of the side of the car for him because I didn't know it. I was like, "Damn, am I on that company?"
That's prime her. That's prime her. Natural hair.
But mind you, she had leggings on. I see the back. You know me. I'm a wide.
That's prime her.
She's beautiful.
So natural hair, everything.
I didn't even see her.
Matter of fact, I'm so vindictive of a nigga. I got her in a workout program that she's following faithfully for the last 5 weeks. Shit, if I ain't get a bad bitch, I'm gonna build one. Shit. Evil.
I don't think that's evil. I think you can. I ain't say it bad.
Why is she? I'm about to say why. If you trying to get yours, I mean, damn.
Yes, that type of evil. See, I'm gonna say this. Because we got to say this before we go to the Hey Bighead. Number one, if you ever dated an 8, 9, or 10, these are the rules of an 8, 9, and 10. And I've dated 8, 9s, and 10s. Well, not a 10, because 10s are baller chicks. And you don't want a baller chick because, one, men date to their ego and to their checkbook. There's some bitches I can't afford. If Megan Good says she want to fuck me, I'm not gonna say no. But if she wants to be my woman, I can't afford you, baby.
Wow,
I'm only
you
good.
Think she can't afford it?
Some women.
What type of lifestyle could I provide
less
for?
money than her though? Just answer that. When have you ever seen Megan Good date
so
somebody?
No. I want you to
said,
ask the question so everybody can hear you.
Okay, you said. So I want to ask.
Because she already gave her purposes of what she likes.
Yeah, but first of all, he said that
ain't more money than her.
Hold on.
He said that she wanted him, and he would reject it.
He said if she wanted to fuck him.
No. He also said. Then you also say like if she wanted me, I wouldn't want to be with her because
if she wanted me, I would fuck her. But if she wanted a relationship,
that's not what you meant. That's not what you meant.
If she want to fuck, guess what?
Well, maybe I took it in the wrong way. Maybe you meant like doing.
We're men. We don't. We're not gonna give. Guess what? What I tell you many years ago. There's not too many women I resist in fucking because you may never get another chance. Okay, but there's some women I can't afford.
What do you mean by you can't afford?
How many movies did Charles L. Faulkner star in?
None.
How many movies did Megan Good star in?
What?
Do I make Hollywood money? No. I make good money for the average working man. Right. If you combine what I make now, including my VA check, I make over 6 figures, even though 6 figures ain't shit today.
So what if she wanted to actually be with you?
I'm not going to be able to facilitate
like
what she used to.
What if I was rich?
I mean, it's
if your aunt had a dick, she'd be uncle, right?
I mean, it's a hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical, but it's a reality. Meaning, it's a reality. Can you afford your wife?
Can I afford my wife?
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Does your wife? What does your wife want? That
just me. She just wants.
No. What does she want, and that women like?
Me.
Does she like makeup? Does she like going out to eat?
She likes going out to eat.
What's the highest restaurant you took her to?
The Ruxton.
How much was the plates?
Oh my god.
Each person.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm a cheap guy, right? So.
Hell, them shoes say too.
Yeah, I'm a cheap guy, bro. I'd rather put.
You might as well kick them off because it's going to be an interesting story that people are going to be entertained by.
Yeah.
What's the plates?
So.
How much did you spend on your plate and her plate combined?
I think it was like 100 something.
You know the most I ever spend on a plate for a woman?
And I'm a cheap guy. I'm a cheap guy, so that's a lot to me.
100 and what?
Like 120.
120.
Yeah. and we took nothing. We took nothing home. Nothing home. And I spent
If you
$120.
didn't eat it, you ain't getting it.
No, we ate everything, and we didn't take nothing home, and we only
So
got
in
like
other
a small
words,
portion of food.
To answer your question eloquently, would Megan Good be happy if I took her to Fridays? Would Megan Good be happy if I did the Baltimore meal, 5 wings and fries and a half and
She
half,
should be.
light ice?
She should be. Because she wants to be with you, not Fridays, right? She would want to be with you, not Fridays, right?
You gotta wake up and then realize reality, like you just said.
Yeah.
That's what we want women to be. That's not what it is.
Let me tell you what. I'm gonna tell you one of the cold hard. I'm gonna tell you one of the cold hard pimp sins.
But I'm saying, like, if she wanted to be with,
right, because you are saying if she wanted you.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like that's what I'm getting at.
Guess what I had to learn? I want you to. You about to light it or you good? I'm gonna wait till Chris come back in the room so everybody can fully hear it.
Okay.
Hurry up and light your shit. Because I'm sure the chat wants to hear my shit because we black pilled a motherfucker.
Truth be told, like when I think about value, and I'm not saying everybody look at it this way, right? Like I'm just saying, like I think when I think about value, I think about a human being.
Value is separated in several things. Value is the value that you're a human being.
Okay.
Value is what you can earn. Value is the potential you can earn.
Okay.
And value is what you can get
I didn't make that
right now.
Yeah.
So
when let's say, all right, for example, right, like let's just keep it real because we kicking it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Like Beyonce know Jay-Z on a level that's beyond.
Speak up louder.
You know, Beyonce know Jay-Z on a level beyond like the money. Like, what's Jay-Z real name? I don't know. Sean Combs.
Sean Carter.
I mean Sean Carter.
Sean Connor.
Mr. Carter.
Beyonce know Mr. Carter, right? Like, without all of the fame, without all of the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, she know him on the way to the bed type tip. Like,
I'm gonna give you a good example.
Rihanna.
So what's the type of oh man, they was messing around.
Scrooge talk.
Oh man, bro.
I don't believe in long relationships, buying gifts, taking trips. I'm sorry, miss, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you better stay who you already with. If you want to hit me on that late night tip.
That ain't glorified though, right? Like,
here's the part. There's no king or any king status. There's no king.
It's crazy that happened though.
There's no king. There's no king that only had one woman.
You know, he knew us since 04, but he signed that 07.
There's no king.
But we supposed to learn from their mistakes though, right? Like King Solomon. You know, we supposed to learn from King
There's
Solomon.
no king. All-Star G, what's up, bro? I love the bottle you got for the
game winner.
All-Star G. I gotta make you the scribe again for the chat for time and memorial and perpetuity. Lesson number 1, I'm teaching. I can't even call you Padawans anymore because you're married, so y'all Jedi Knights.
What you mean? I'm still learning. I'm still a Padawan.
In other words, you're not a Padawan. You're a Jedi. There's no Jedi Knight. There's no Padawan that's allowed to be married in the Jedis.
Oh man.
You're a Jedi Knight. You got a motherfucker you responsible for called a wife.
I think
just like I can't call Chris a Jedi, even though he was captured and imprisoned by the fucking Empire. He got out, but guess what? His job is to teach the Jedis not to get captured.
I like that.
So guess what? Everybody got a story to tell, and everybody got to teach.
My the same one saying, bro, these old niggas talking about young niggas. They ain't gonna help, but I be the same young nigga still pretty.
But what's the song? What's the song I always tell you? Every generation of us lie. Chris, talk up so people can hear you.
I was having a person 1v1.
No, if you personal 1v1, we'll take that. But I'm gonna tell you this. But what's your question that you wanted to answer?
That's liquor.
Yeah. No, I don't want the liquor. That's liquor. Yeah. What you saying? Pull me up. Or what you talking about? Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I you gonna drink all yours?
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna drink.
But here's the point. To answer your question fully. Here's the soda. God damn it! Stop bitching. Here's the part. The answer. What's your question? But Rob, what's your question that you?
Yeah, like you never know. Like it could be one of those dudes one day that just really need it. Like life just wore him out. He like, you know what? I'm looking for a way out.
And I ain't gonna lie, you know who made me start to, even though I ain't real time compared to like OGs.
It's the OGs.
But I ain't gonna lie, you know what made me start to still try to talk to youngins and shit as much as I can?
Cool.
Wallow. You know, the one that did 20 years, Gilly cousin that got married. I'm gonna get a little podcast.
Yeah. Yo, I like Wallow.
When he speak to them.
Let me tell you why.
He raw and humble with it too. Like he'll tell you like, yo,
let me tell you why. Do you think if I got on Wallow's podcast, he would have known what the fuck I say? No, he'd be like, y'all niggas, you need to listen to this nigga. Why? I used to be ashamed of my gray hairs. That's what they say gray hair is. Your wisdom come out. You were there when my little brother said, and my little brother turned 40 this year. What was the most shocking thing he looked at me and said?
Oh, man, you bringing up that memory, bro.
He said, why? Because memories make us who we are. He said, when did you become so wise?
Yeah, don't be
even my little brother who I grew up with looked at me in amazement and astonishment, like, what the fuck did you become so wise?
Can I double back on that a little bit?
On what?
Like that experience with that female.
You got to go back to that experience with that female because you use that same experience with your wife, don't you?
In some cases, I do, right? And that's a problem.
It's not a problem. It's a solution. Because if I want my wife to act a certain way, I can't treat her the same way I treated this chick.
Yeah, but it's also a problem as well. I'm saying like internally.
And by the way, everybody tell your age, Rob. Start with Rob.
I'm 22.
Cam?
I'm 18.
26 in a month.
So
20,
26 and a half, basically.
Yo,
he'll be 20. Crazy. He'll be 26 in December. Fucking Sagittarius is gonna get rid of him. But
LeBron, you got the same birthday as LeBron. Yeah. Wow.
So I'm gonna explain this to you, right? This is the reason why.
Can I double back on that though?
On what part?
Like far as like
speak up.
Like far as like
I hope you're entertained because we got the young niggas on tonight.
Like far as me developing emotionally, right? Mentally and spiritually for my wife. And
physically and spiritually.
Right. And I wanna double back to that day that you brung up, right? Where Shorty was crying to be with not my wife, the other shorty. Right?
The other shorty you would give a good dick to. Let's call it out what it is.
No, that's what it was.
You can speak openly.
That's what it was. That's
the reason why we don't say certain shit around the women.
That's what it was, though. I tell my wife, but that's what it was, though.
Why you think she married you? Yeah. Part of it was good dick.
That's what it was, though. And,
shit, why you think chicks wanted to be around me? Some chicks saw me as a boyfriend. Some chicks saw me as he thinks he's cute. He knows he's sexy. He's got the moves that drives the girls wild. I mean, shit. Sometimes you on your Shawn Michaels shit. But here's the part. Guess what? And some chicks, I had to realize deep in my heart, the ones I really wanted, she only saw me as good dick and an opportunity. And that's the hardest lesson I had to personally learn.
But I think I gave myself up too much in a sense, right? And I'm just about to be vulnerable and honest. Like, I feel like I gave myself up too much, and this might be a little different in your
you might actually
culture.
Find out how similar
culture, right? This might be a little.
We're different. In the same culture. We're black niggas.
But when I say culture, I mean like.
White Christianity is different than black Christianity.
You ain't a lot. You go to if there's a black pastor at that.
That's why you know what
he is preaching Jesus is black.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
But the thing is,
That's
I hate. But I hate Christian culture. Can I? Dang, like
hate
so
is
much.
A strong word.
I hate Christian culture, and I'm a Christian.
But I'm explain.
I got now. Now I got double back.
I'm black and
on
Baltimorean, but I hate I love and hate Baltimorean culture.
Okay,
I love the two-step, but I hate the violence.
But you hate the. Thank you. That's perfect.
I just don't like the violence because some violence is needed. Christian
culture teaches that Jesus is a genie, right? Orthodox Christianity, Judeo.
What did he say?
What did he say? I can't even see that. It's the bottom one.
Okay, I'm gonna kick her ass if she didn't force you to get a pair of glasses. That's your wife. I gotta disagree a little bit. I'm my keys. You gotta talk to a guy who's been locked up for a year. You gotta talk to a guy who's 18, looking for a job. You gotta talk to a guy trained in security who's married at 22. Society kicked him in the ass already.
Yeah.
Even I got to get a pair of glasses, a new pair.
I had some reading glasses. Glasses. Like, it was so.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: you don't get better with age, with eyesight.
I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing, but some things
you want to correct it.
Could I double back? I was supposed to double back.
But double back, but don't be too long, so everybody can
I ain't
continue the conversation.
quick. Christianity part, like I hate Christian culture because Christian culture teaches that Jesus is a genie and Jesus is a fragment of your imagination, right? But Orthodox Christianity teaches that no, Jesus revealed himself in a way that he wanted to reveal himself, right? God manifested in the flesh, right? But again, Christian culture teaches, we come to the congregation, we come to church and it turn into a club, right?
Shake ass for Jesus.
Yeah, it's a club, it's a club and a fundraiser at the same time.
Here's the problem.
That's why I hate.
Here's the problem with the modern church. The modern church does not criticize.
It's too westernized. It's an Eastern religion.
No. It's an African religion. Yeah. Number one.
Christianity is an African.
Number two.
Where do you get that from?
Was it originated in Africa?
It was originated in Africa because
it was originated in
Israel at that time was considered part of Africa.
When was Israel? I didn't know that, but what was Israel?
During that time, it was part of Africa.
I mean,
for example, was Nigeria always the way it was today? No.
But wait. On the maps, right?
On the maps,
Israel is
Egypt part of Africa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did Jesus' parents travel through?
Egypt.
So, if they had to travel through Egypt,
Jesus was born in Bethlehem, right?
He was born in Bethlehem, and guess what? Those areas of the world.
Where is that?
Those areas of the world during that. I'm going to answer your question.
Okay. Here, Coach. I think Coach was right. I don't know, but it says no. The modern state of Israel is not part of Africa. It is located in the Middle East on the continent of Asia. However, the region where Israel is located was once part of an African continent millions of years ago, and historically it has been politically and culturally linked to Egypt and other African empires.
So when Jesus' time,
but wait, no, you didn't answer the question. Where was Jesus born?
It's not the fact that when Jesus was born, this is context.
Okay, fine.
Was the original when the United States, let's get that out to mind, when they came here during the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
What was America? This part of America considered?
What?
A British colony.
Is Canada a part of America?
North America.
But no, is Canada?
No.
Is Canada?
It's a British country. It's
country, right?
It's its own country, but it's a Commonwealth of Britain.
Canada is dang near.
Is the closest country to us.
Right next to
besides Mexico.
From America.
No,
so
Canada is driving to Mexico from Baltimore is how long?
Goddamn, how many days?
You said days?
Days.
Yeah, I drove to Canada. I actually drove. That's the only place outside of the United States I've been is Canada. Okay. It was only a 10-hour drive, so it's the closest country.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
from here to us. From here to us.
Speak French and English.
From here to us. But if you're in Texas, what's the closest country to you? Mexico.
But we're not in Texas.
So Texas, we're in Baltimore. But here's the difference, right?
No.
Here's the difference. Wait. Is Philly culture close to Baltimorean culture?
Yeah.
DC culture?
Yeah.
Are we different from Miami-Dade County?
Hell yeah.
Guess where Shorty's from? She's from Miami. Mm-hmm. But she lives in North Carolina. So let me put it to you this way.
Double back on that.
We're gonna double back.
Canada, right? So Canada is right next to America. But Canada is not America. You know what I mean? Like Jesus was born.
When?
Jesus was.
In other words, you're looking at Jesus from a modern lens.
No.
You got it. You asked me the question. You got to let me finish.
He's an Eastern guy, right?
I'm trying to keep it there. Because number one, here's the thing. What race are we?
Black. We're black.
When was race discovered?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
In the 1800s.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I got to pee so bad.
Hurry up and pee.
Yeah, yo, I got it.
Now, they were developed in the 1800s, maybe 1700s, because of what? Slavery. Because guess what? Any child that came out of a black, Now, we're going to wait for a minute because homeboy taking a few shots of liquor. You know, liquor you only rent, not own.
You not lie, that shit go right through.
Just like I go through broads. It's like, so, hey, I've been with over 138, excuse me, not 100. Shit, that's not loud on my dick. Over 380 something bitches. Now, and counting. Now, see, for me, a guy like me, I'm not looking for the chick who's going to add on to my schedule. I'm looking for the chick who's going to stop my schedule and be the last one. There can only be one. Highlander shit. Now, when we look at things, we have to look at things in context. This is the reason why I love my chat and I love the people of intelligence, because we're multifaceted men and women of intellectual prowess, excuse me, the Lakers talking. So, that being said, and I'm going to repeat what I said when he comes from the bathroom. When you look at Christianity started where? You got to look at the context. Is Israel and all of its religious beliefs started in Africa?
That's not true.
You know why?
I'm pretty sure it did.
You know why?
Christianity did not.
You know why?
Yeah, bro.
Show me where the facts at, bro.
It said, because you said it's not in the modern era, right? Christianity didn't start in the modern era.
Oh, Christianity is an Eastern religion. It's not a Western religion.
It's not an Eastern religion.
Show me where
Eastern religions are Hinduism.
Christianity started in Africa.
What I'm getting. My bad.
Number one.
What I'm getting.
Where's any?
Remember what we got to talk about. Remember we got to talk about is context. You're looking at the context of modern day.
What he getting?
Delivery.
Now, this is the difference between context. Context, meaning context is if I look at who's your favorite hip hop artist, Chris?
Yes.
Chris, who's your favorite hip hop artist?
Yes. It's a house.
Give us a second, folks. Hold on. We are back.
It's a meat lover.
Pepperoni. Pepperoni.
Just say pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
I'm sorry. I had to be my drunken comical self. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I am. Sorry. When a chick asks for meat lovers, you get all the meat shit. I'm sorry.
I don't think you understand.
I understand. Trust me.
No, you don't.
Nigga, I had to deal with fucking.
They
That
have
same?
to make.
Right.
Oh,
You geeking.
I
they
know.
have to make. So if you notice,
Right.
they can do anything to our food.
Most
You know
people.
what they say? The community is showered the least out of all races, respectfully.
It's ours.
No, that shower the least a week.
Theirs.
Indians.
Yeah.
So, Coach, I'm gonna need you.
Yoga flame.
I need your legs. Pull back.
Yoga fire. But anyway, here's the problem. Here's the problem to answer people's question.
No.
Right.
Since we're going to relationships and we're going to things. Boing, you like meat, don't you?
Meat oil shit.
Man, there's some good pizza. It's like, let me stop. There, I like this meat right here. Shit. There's some salami shit, dog. It's urban. It's like, let me stop. I got to drink after that. Well, stop. Let me stop fucking around. We're having an intelligent drunken conversation. I'm sorry. Now, to answer the question, when you look at Christianity, you have to have context. Israel was part of Africa during those times. It's just like saying during the Revolutionary War, was America part of Britain? Yes. Go ahead and look it up.
It says it right here. It says, however, the region where Israel is located was once part of the African continent millions of years ago, which is when Christianity. That's
even thousands of years ago. You got to think about it.
Historically, it has been politically and culturally linked to Egypt and other African empires.
Because
so
where did Moses come from? Moses was a citizen of what state? Egypt. He was raised as an Egyptian prince. The 10 Commandments sound very close to the 42 negative confessions of my heart. Now,
You got the same phone as me. Yes.
now, you got to look at context.
I'm saying what's called was in Africa.
I don't care what you said. What is the stats? Like, what is the facts say?
Facts say what?
Where did Christianity originate?
I know where.
Okay,
Israel
we're back
was
on the
at
Christianity
1,000
part. What continent
That's
did
facts.
Judaism start?
Exactly. I was not like that.
So Israel wasn't in Africa thousands of years ago? You saying no?
Let me put it to you this way. When Jesus was born, hell, even when Moses was born,
Yeah.
where was Moses raised?
He was raised in Egypt, and he spoke Egyptian.
He was culturally what?
He was what's their language?
Egyptian?
Yeah, Egyptian, right? Exactly.
So, if he's the creator of Judaism,
He spoke enough of Hebrew.
he wasn't fluent in it. That's all later in his life.
Yeah. He spoke enough. So later on,
Just like I said. Okay. So
this is amazing.
it's not amazing. So when you could live hundreds of years, you could learn anything.
Yeah, and he had like back then, like people knew a lot about a little. Now we know
a little of a nothing.
He's not lying. Coach is not lying.
The reason why, notice, no greatest debate has been stronger, not even during the time of Bird and Magic, not even during the time of Dr. J, has it ever been stronger between Jordan and LeBron. Because if you look at Jordan's stats, you look at LeBron's stats, they're comparable. Yes, he's going to get more because he played longer. But you look at what Jordan did in his short time, that's amazing. When you have the scoring title, the dunk title, MVP of the league, defensive player of the league, MVP championships, MVP. No, we're just talking about 1 year.
He won a championship that year too.
MVP, defensive, dunk title, and all that shit. That's an amazing nigga.
Oh no, he didn't win a championship. That was in the 80s, like in the 80s.
Like when you looking at Jordan Burroughs, and why do I think he's top 10? Not just he's number 1 in American for world because he broke the American. He outpaced Gray and John Smith. And John Smith's so great of a wrestler, they named a fucking move after him. The John Smith low single, which I was beautifully executed.
Really hurts.
When you look at a guy who won 7 Olympic and world titles, and in between the times, he won about 3 or 4 bronze medals. God damn. People don't talk about Bruce Baumgartner when he was a 2-time Olympic champion, 3-time world champion. He has the most silver or bronze. He has the most medals, period. I mean, in wrestling, it's the only sport in the Olympic history. There's only 2 sports we won more medals, especially gold in. It's swimming and track and field.
Basketball.
Swimming and track and field.
Wait, say that again?
We won more medals in swimming and track and field. The third is wrestling.
Then what?
Any other Olympic sport.
Bro, we didn't get gold 1 time in history for basketball.
Really?
1 time, and that was in 2004, LeBron's rookie year.
When Kobe was playing, right?
Kobe didn't play that time because they didn't want to. His bitch ass. He was mad because Shaq was about to leave his punk ass.
No. How many years did we win gold?
Every year except 1 time.
We didn't win. We won more medals because you got to remember, we win gold as a team as basketball. We have more gold medalists, period. More medalists,
Oh, you're
period.
talking about individual sports.
Because when you win a gold in wrestling, it counts as an individual overall count.
Yeah.
If you win basketball, it counts as one as a team.
As a team, you're right.
So we won more gold medals and Olympic medals, period, than any other sport except 2, swimming and track and field.
Okay, but I thought he was talking about.
How did we get so fast? Because, nigga, we were running from slavery and cops, bitch. And then going back to your shit, it's pain, but it's winning.
What you just now say? Say it with wrestling. Say it again.
We won more medals in wrestling than any other sport, exception of track and field and swimming.
We won more medals than the Japanese women wrestling team.
As a country.
No, all right, you gotta. Oh, all right, my man.
But still, even if you talk about the women's, we still out-medaled them in wrestling. Because women's women's wrestling, even in gold,
Not in gold.
even in gold. Let me tell you why. Because how long has men's wrestling been out compared to women's? Look up when women's wrestling became an Olympic sport.
What wrestling team had the most gold medals in Olympic history?
I have a Bible that has the historical map.
This is individual though. I'm talking about as a team winning the worlds.
The worlds you win as both as a team and the individuals.
I'm talking about the Olympic. I mean.
When you talk, but they don't count teams, only worlds. So when you look at it,
because we're talking about
for the last 40 years, there's only a 3-team sport that you're looking at: U.S., Iran, America. How do I know? I lived that long. When you saw Mr. Brown, bless. Everybody stand up with a cup in your hand or a blunt. Stand up for Mr. Brown.
Isn't that considered Russian?
Stand up, goddammit. Give the man his respect. Listen.
Niggas too drunk.
Nigga, I ain't sober either, so suffer with me.
I don't drink like you. You're 280 pounds. I'm 140.
And I still look good.
Double.
But here's the part.
I'm drunk.
Close to it. You look like the niggas when Jesus made water in the wild. Now, going back to the context, you got to look at context. Don't worry, we're getting educational. Is that a Bible? Oh my goodness! How does God kill? How does God kill sin and flies?
You really kill that motherfucker?
Oh, God gave you perfect after. Praise,
Can't deny it now.
praise Yahweh.
So you know how to kill a fly. You don't do your
No, he was
flies die?
dying. He was
Oh, he was
dying.
dying.
Yeah,
Oh
he had
shit!
been like got out of.
God damn! Y'all killed the first fly that was high for Zaza. But anyway,
What if he was?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't look at it. I don't believe it because my
They breathe through their skin.
I don't believe it.
I'm saying they breathe through
It
their
was
skin.
flies. It was multiple flies because my house won't breathe. I mean, St. Paul. My house is St. Paul. In the back, it was a fly. That's where the
hold up.
Were you outside?
What's the
my mother old that was fucked out back permanent because she got rid of it.
Okay.
We used to dome it. She used to let me dome.
Okay.
Because it wasn't her teaching job. Okay. And they couldn't work and shit.
Now
Me count every boy used to come throwing shit.
Yeah.
y'all probably laughing at us because we're on some frat boy shit right now, but we're gonna get back to the intellectual shit. Okay. Okay. Now.
Right next to her. And not just out. That's people from the old building.
Now, we're going to talk about this. To answer your question real quick.
I'm like, no.
Now, to answer your question, context is this. Before the British came, was the United States the United States? Before, who was his name from Macedonia? Alexander the Great. Was Cleopatra the last pharaoh of Egypt? Yes. She's the last of the dynasty. That's the reason why. Damn, that was smooth. That was some 70s smooth. Yeah, we're drunk, so you're gonna get some laughs out of this shit. Nigga, you lying.
No, honest to God, I'm not drunk.
Honest to God, you still lying. Even he said, nigga, I'm gonna give. Even he said, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you a couple tonight. God has a sense of humor. Remember that.
He got a sense of humor, but he ain't gonna contradict himself.
God has a sense of humor.
Because,
if you can make a donkey talk before a nigga can see two angels with fiery swords, that's sense of humor.
Yeah,
because a donkey's an ass.
And he said, "You're a bigger ass than me."
I was just thinking of that.
Because guess what?
Why did they consider donkeys asses?
Because they're stubborn as an asshole.
That's why.
Donkeys.
What do we call stubborn people?
Asses.
But like I'm saying, like the original word ass. Like, what does that come from?
Donkey. Because they're stubborn like an asshole. We got it from donkey as an ass, so we call people who are stubborn like a donkey what? An asshole or an ass.
Oh, literally like a.
Yeah.
I'm thinking on a like an asshole.
People talk about dicks. They be like, "Yo, I'm dick hard," but guess what? The hardest thing in the world is a pussy because that shit takes a pounding. Wait for it. People talk about how hard a dick is, but what takes a pounding? A pussy. Wait for it. In other words, what's the endurance of a pussy? Takes a beating, doesn't it? Well, if you never beat a pussy, so I mean, that might be you. But me, if I'm from the Hung Low tribe, from my family.
Hey, yo, those funny as shit, yo.
Hey, 380 plus served, and
I did some stuff.
did some stuff.
I
Shit,
ain't proud of it. But
you proud of it?
No, I ain't proud of it.
You're in the same boat as Solomon and David. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. They fell. They fell because of their
David
lust.
was never considered a fallen man.
Yes, he was. When he fell from his kingship.
He never fell from his kingship. Did
Yes, he
David
did.
die as a king?
Yeah, he died as a king, but he fell.
But guess what? Did God ever forgive him?
Yeah, God forgave him.
So he wasn't fallen.
So okay, so what's your definition of fallen? Like when I say fallen, I mean like his status fell.
He never fell. God still looked at him as his chosen.
Huh?
God still loved him as
No. I'm not. Okay, so
the only thing God. Hold on, I'm gonna answer your question. You asked me a question.
Come on, so it's different from God's love from the world's status, right? Like God's love doesn't fade. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are. God's love is still the same. Actually, God's love, one of God's forms of love is letting a person go to hell, right? Like that's your choice. He loves you so much, he allows a person to choose hell or heaven, right? So God's love is in this. God, God's love runs from this life into the next, right? But the status of the world, I think, is different.
See, this is the difference, right? David never fell. He died. He was born a shepherd boy, and he died as a king.
Okay, he died as a king, but I'm saying like
he never fell from God's grace.
he never fell.
He just told God just told him
but he
to
like,
make it because David paid what? A penance.
Yes, but I'm
His
saying
penance was the baby he had from Bathsheba.
yeah.
So in other words, I still love you, but you owe me your baby.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he
never fell out of favor with God.
He never fell out of favor with God, but he fell from his kingship.
He never fell from his kingship because he died as a king. How you fall as a kingship is if you lose your kingdom. How do I lose my kingdom if I donate my son to be the king? Solomon wasn't even his firstborn. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, Solomon wasn't his first.
Who did he donate to be the king after his death? Solomon.
Yeah. Solomon definitely fell. Like if you read Ecclesiastes, you'll see that Solomon fell from his kingship.
Because Solomon didn't fall then in Ecclesiastes, because Solomon wrote what? The Song of Solomon.
Yeah, he wrote the Song of Solomon.
Which was what?
What?
A love song.
Yeah, it's a song.
Incredibly long love song.
Yeah, it's a song. It's a song to
okay.
God.
It's
and about his problems.
No.
And about I don't know. What?
It was a love song to God and the woman he loved the most. Pick one.
No, it wasn't a woman.
Pick one.
Where you get your theology from?
Read the book.
So what? So I got a Bible right here, right? Which? So when you say song of Solomon, which one was he talking about?
We're still trying to discover that because here's the
no. We know.
Because his love to God was the same way he loved that woman. In other words, every man who has a concubine, what's a concubine?
Side chick. Side chick.
Commonly, it's a side chick to us. But to a king, can a concubine birth the next king?
So which
It was a love story.
So but I'm saying like which songs or
Song of Solomon.
Yeah, which song?
Song of Solomon was a love story. freaky ass love story if you actually know what they're talking about.
Which one?
All of it.
No, I was it.
Let me put it to you this way. When you open your mind, because I try to tell people when it comes to religion, have an open mind.
That's what I'm saying, like,
because I'm going to tell you, can two things be right in the universe? Tell me which one. If I talk about licking the supple from your flower, what is the closest thing to your modern mind does it talk about?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Which one? That's what I'm saying. Which one?
We don't know. Because guess what? If you look at Ethiopia, which has one of the oldest Bibles in the world.
No, the Codex Sinaiticus is the oldest Bible in the world.
Repeat what I just said, nigga.
Oh, you said one of. Okay, I'm sorry.
Because even that Bible, we still question.
No, the Codex Sinaiticus
because
is
guess
historically the oldest Bible in the world.
Because even with that,
it's actually the first collective Bible that was ever made. Because remember, the Bible is a library of books. It's not a book itself.
And even that, we have to question that because why do we omit certain books?
The Codex Sinaiticus.
Because how many books does the Catholic Bible have? Are you Protestant or Catholic?
I'm a follower of Christ.
Are you Protestant or Catholic?
I'm a follower of Christ.
So in other words, do you go by the Catholic 77 books or the 66 books of the King James?
I'm a follower of Christ.
Do you read the King James?
Sometimes, but I also read the Legacy.
So another
right there.
This is an NIV, but I also read the Legacy.
What is NIV?
I also read the.
What does NIV stand for?
It's a translation.
What does the NIV stand for?
It's a New International Version.
So, the New International Version is maybe, but many scholars said is more accurate than the King James. I'll come back.
Actually, the Legacy Bible is the most accurate Bible of any, according to the Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic manuscript. That's the most accurate Bible.
That liquor running straight through his
No, seriously, the Legacy Bible. That's the most accurate Bible. The Legacy Bible is more accurate than the King James version. Like that's like the ultimate English Bible, because it's like almost word for word the Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic translation.
So, when you look at it, right?
Yeah.
Do you agree with Martin Luther?
Do I agree? Not in everything, no. There's some things that I don't agree with.
What is Martin Luther famous for?
Separating from the Christian, separating from Catholicism.
So what the modern
you asked me, but like wait, you asked me.
Most of them activists was Muslim, right?
No. For what?
Exactly.
For what?
Hmm?
Like what active? Oh, you sound like activists like the American type.
Because most of them activists was Muslim, right?
You took offense to what I said. What?
American blacks? Majority Southern Baptists. Some, like Malcolm X, were Nation of Islam.
Which is, okay. Malcolm X is Muslim.
Religion of war.
Nation? No.
Yeah, let me stop. I'm gonna get you kicked off.
Is Christianity a religion of war?
No.
Since when?
Jesus didn't teach that.
Since when? Constantine said it was a religion of war.
Oh, wait. So wait.
So
no. Christians. Why is it war?
Wait.
Why is it so much war?
This is why I say I hate Christian culture, right? Christian culture is different from Orthodox Christianity, right? Christianity is not a religion.
Orthodox Christians fight wars?
Yes.
No. When I say
No. Answer my question, son.
Listen, wait.
Yes.
Wait.
You in front of the Jedi Master.
Let me articulate myself.
No. I'm asking you a question before you articulate.
Make a judgment on what I'm saying.
No. I'm asking you a question before you articulate.
I haven't finished. That's a part of your question. That's what I'm saying.
Name me one religion that was not a religion of war.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
When you ask the question, you're mistaking the history of Jesus, right?
No. Wait, give me one religion.
What is Christianity? A follower of Christ, right? Correct?
Do you believe in the New Testament?
Yes, but
wait a minute. Hold on. Let's stop right there. You believe in the Old Testament, right?
You asked me a question. Now
go ahead, answer it,
please. So Christianity is a derogatory term that was given to us. We're actually followers of the way, disciples of Christ, right? But Christianity is a colloquial term that
Christianity means what?
For others to understand
Christianity
what we are.
based in a colloquialism term. What does Christianity mean?
I gotta add the history onto it because it seemed like we missing something, right? So
let me know if y'all still follow. Whoa!
So, but Christianity is a New Age term, right? That's a New Age term.
New Age from what year?
After the apostles. After the apostles.
So Paul.
Yes, after the apostles.
After Paul or during Paul?
After Paul. We weren't called Christians during the time of Paul.
So
we were called followers of the way.
So when it become derogatory?
Because a governor of Rome decided that he was going to name us after a pagan, I believe a pagan god, like the pagans. He mixed us in with the Christianos or something like that.
No.
The Christianos.
When you look at the picture of the last
because the Roman god thought we were pagan. The Roman Empire thought we were pagans. They didn't understand. They couldn't decipher if we were Jews.
You got your phone on you.
Pagans are
give me
people that no. This is what it is. Pagans are people that believe in multiple gods. That's the simplest. What's the textbook? That's the simplest way to
get their phone out and tell me the textbook definition of pagan.
That's what it is. It's someone that believe in multiple gods. That's literally what it is. Like it's no point of me doing it. That's what it is. It's someone that believe in multiple gods. And the reason why they named us pagans because Jesus was looked at as God, and the Father was looked at as God, and the Holy Spirit was looked at as God. But they didn't understand that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit were one. They didn't understand that the Trinity was a plurality of God's nature also in the Old Testament. So they called us pagans. Right? But for real, we are followers of the way.
Somebody go on their phone.
But a Christian is someone that follows Christ. But I had to explain that first.
Go on your phone and look at the definition of pagan.
Yeah, it's someone that
no. Please.
We wasting our time.
Because this is don't worry.
Someone that believes in multiple gods. Or a group that believes, tribe, whatever, that believes in multiple gods.
Take it off of Wi-Fi.
Nigga, this phone is off. My phone will get fixed tomorrow.
We're wasting our time.
Excuse me for a minute, folks.
I was gonna say the same thing that I said, bro.
Is it really?
Yes, bro. Wait, no, because I was making my point and you stopped. Come on. Christian, they thought we were pagans. Rome thought we were pagans.
How can Rome think you're pagans when Rome believes in how many gods?
Multiple gods. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said they thought we were pagans because Jesus was labeled as a god. The Holy Spirit was labeled as God, not a god, labeled as God, and the Father was labeled as God. But they didn't understand that because they didn't understand the Torah, right? They didn't even care about the Torah.
They did care about the
No,
Torah.
they didn't. They didn't care about
They
the Torah.
did. So in other
Pontius
words,
Pilate did not care about the Torah, nor did Caesar.
Pontius Pilate.
Caesar didn't care about the Torah.
Caesar was dead.
Caesar was dead.
By the time of Christ, he was dead.
The Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire
did not care about the Torah.
The Roman Empire
was the Israelites.
Who's the first Roman emperor?
I don't know.
Caesar Augustus, his nephew.
Okay.
So Caesar was dead historically before Christ.
Historically, the Jews, right?
You know who was
the Israelites? We getting off topic.
No. We get to one topic because you don't understand history. Hold on. I'm gonna correct you before you go into the fallacy.
No, I'm not gonna.
How long?
That doesn't matter.
How long?
Who was Rome were pagans, right? They thought that Christians were pagans. Rome practiced paganism. Come on.
To who?
Rome. It is. What do you mean to who? Rome practiced paganism.
So in other words,
they didn't understand that the Father, the Son,
who was the emperor of Rome when Jesus was alive? Matter of fact, I'll give you one. Who was the emperor of Rome when Jesus was crucified? That's the reason why we got to be intellectual, as you say.
It don't matter.
In other words,
how does that correlate with my point?
In other words, when was Christianity accepted by Rome?
Practically never.
So we don't
until the time of what? The
read your book. What was the council?
One of the popes.
What was the council on the side?
I don't know the exact date for
Google it. You got your phone. Google it.
And that was
Google it.
Okay. And how does that correlate with my point?
So,
because I don't want to jump, man. Like I want to, like,
because this is we're gonna track this back into the Bighead.
Wait, but let me. So we're gonna.
So in other words,
let me at least get this out before you, because we're gonna go off topic, right? And it's gonna make no sense, right? The point is, we are followers of. We are the true definition. The true name that was given to us is followers of what a colloquialism term is Christianity, right? I mean, a Christian, right? Followers, and that is a follower of Christ. That is not necessarily. I don't recognize as a Protestant. I recognize as a Catholic. I don't recognize as a. Hold on, bro, please. Let me explain it.
You have to.
I don't recognize. No, you don't.
You have to.
Where you say that? Where does Jesus say it's a Protestant? That's why Christian culture, you know? Where does it say that Jesus say you have to recognize as a Protestant, Catholic, or a Baptist, or a you know what I mean? There's so many denominations. Where does it say that Jesus? Where does Jesus say you have to be a certain denomination?
In other words, So in other words, right?
Answer my question. Where does he say that? Where does he say you have to be a denomination? So he doesn't say
so
that,
in other
which
words,
means you don't have to be a denomination, but you have to be a follower of him.
So in other words,
in order to be a Christian.
What defines Christian?
A follower of Christ.
So
let me break it down even more.
So wait a minute.
A follower of Christ's teachings, right? A follower of Christ's commands, right? And a follower of Christ's footsteps.
So are you a snake handler?
Bro, he's
a snake handler?
Bro, you got the strongest moat, basically the strongest.
No.
Why not?
Because Christ doesn't teach to be a snake handler.
So if I handle snakes, will God protect you from
them? Sir, so first of all, God is not going to disrespect your free will, right? So if you openly grab a snake, if you're dumb enough to grab a snake and
the real Tarzan
and think that you're gonna play a game with God and think that He's gonna save you from that snake to prove that He's God, you're sadly mistaken.
So
you're probably gonna get bit.
Is it possible that God will do it?
Yeah.
You're
probably gonna get bit.
But wait a minute.
Because you're playing a game. You're playing a game at that point.
So
you're playing a game.
So is it a such thing as snake handlers?
Yeah, there's a such thing as snake handlers.
In the Christian faith?
No.
Yes.
No.
Look it up.
What I mean, so see, that's why I said.
So in other words,
culture.
In other words,
where does Jesus teach?
In other words, snake handling predates Jesus.
That's not my question.
So in other words,
say that.
So in other words,
be a snake handler.
If God said grab a snake, would you do it?
Yeah, absolutely, I would grab it. If God tells me grab the snake,
even if the snake bites you.
Absolutely. If the God of the Bible tells me to grab a snake, for it to bite me, I'm pretty sure he'll.
LAPD SWAT, tell me the reference you're making with the 432 AD.
He'll probably save me from it or have a good reason why, because he's not the God of the Bible in context is not going to put me through something that will necessarily harm me.
Has God put?
If anything, it'll.
Has God?
If I do go through harm, let me put context because you're about to try to crash.
Wait a minute. Has
if
God
I go through harm, it will benefit me.
So God put through people through harm.
That's why I've added context.
Even if it didn't benefit them.
It always benefits. If God puts you through anything, it'll benefit you.
When?
What prophet in the Bible? What prophet in the Bible went through harm and didn't benefit?
Did Samson benefit?
Yeah, he did. He saved his. He literally
did his life. Strength. Did his life.
Yes, he's with the all-powerful God.
Would he be with the all-powerful God if he didn't?
As far as what? What do you mean?
If he never broke his Nazarene.
If he did not repent.
No. If he never broke his Nazarene commitments, would he still be with the Almighty God?
If he never broke his covenant with God, right? Would he still be with the Almighty God? Yes.
So we're going by what?
Because, so are you jumping or you were gonna be direct?
We're gonna be direct. Right. Because guess what? Is snake handlers a sect of Christianity?
No.
I want you to go look it up.
Where does Jesus teach that? Christianity is a follower of Christ. Where does Jesus teach that?
Are they followers of Christ?
Where does Jesus teach that?
Go Google it. Are they followers of Christ? How many sects of Christianity are there?
If that's a thing where that's a command, it's a command to be a snake handler. You're not a follower of Christ. That's Christianity.
Have you ever looked at what's the symbol of the medical system?
I don't care.
No. You don't care, but tell me, what's the symbol of the medical system?
All right.
What is it?
It's a snake, I think.
What was one of the commandments? 2 snakes to be on the rod, right?
Where does Jesus teach that?
This was before Jesus.
We're talking about Christians, right?
So the 10 commandments, we just throw them away, right?
No, we don't throw it away. But when we say
no. So does the Old Testament still count?
So
yes or no?
The Old Testament does count. Jesus actually says that he was in the Old Testament if we're consistent with the text.
What was Jesus' words?
Jesus.
He's not the challenge the faith, but he was what?
That's not what he said.
No. He
Are
was
you
what?
paraphrasing?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
So he was what? If he's not the
He
challenge,
said, "I have not come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it," meaning that he is going to extend what the law actually
no.
means.
Fulfill does not mean extend. Fulfill means what?
Break down. Okay, he's gonna. I'm sorry, my apologies. He's gonna break down what the law actually means.
No. He's there to show you the law was right the whole time.
Yeah, and he's gonna break down
So
the
in
law
other words,
to others
if I
don't
arrest
understand what it means.
if I arrest a person, am I breaking down the law or am I fulfilling it?
So
You're fulfilling the law.
so when we talk about so the religious Jews, right? The Pharisees
And the Sadducees.
and the Sadducees, they didn't understand that the Messiah was supposed to be God. They didn't understand. They didn't understand Isaiah 9, where it says that there will be a child. A child is born. This is a prophecy, almost what 500 years before Christ, right? It says a child is to be born and given, and his name will be called Mighty God, El Gibor. That's a Hebrew word. El is obviously God. Gibor means
El
warrior.
means what?
El means God.
El means of God.
No, it means God. And
It means of God.
in Hebrew, it means God.
It means of God.
My God, Hebrew, it means God. Literally, there's no other text in the Hebrew text.
El means of God.
No, El in the Hebrew text means God. My G.
Even the creators of Superman called Superman
I don't
what?
care what Superman.
El. God is with us. God
Superman
is of
is not
us.
Hebrew text.
Tell that to the Hebrews.
Fine, but El Gibor, Mighty God, is only
And how many names of God is there?
So I'm gonna go to the actual. You explain this to me, right? I'm gonna go to the actual text, and this is what the Jews didn't understand, right? It says right here. It says, hold up. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. But in the next not the next chapter, but the yeah, actually it is the next chapter. It says it refers to mighty God as the Father.
It means of God.
So the Father is of God? How does that make sense in the Hebrew text?
El means of God. What does Israel mean? Land of
God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But El still means God.
of God.
Where does it say that? Show me. Like educate me. Like if I'm wrong. Like just educate me. Because like I looked it up myself.
You got a smartphone, you got a supercomputer in your phone.
You know?
It means of God.
So why does this say mighty God? It doesn't say of God.
Power of God.
No, it says mighty God.
What does Israel literally mean?
Okay, land of God, right? But what I'm saying is, Coach.
What does El Shaddai mean?
God. That's one of God's terms.
What does El Shaddai mean?
No, it's God.
What does Jehovah Jireh mean?
God.
What does it literally mean? Because each name, what does Lord of Hosts mean?
God of gods.
If I name somebody the Lord of Hosts,
God of Kings?
No.
King of Kings.
No.
What?
Lord of Hosts literally means God of War.
And El Gabor means God warrior. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to explain.
In other words, there's many different names to name the same person.
That doesn't matter. Like we making this complicated. It's very simple. El Gabor means God warrior. Gabor means warrior.
We're gonna go back, meaning warrior means singular person, not the war of, not the God of. Meaning
God, but El is
meaning.
Why are we making this complicated?
We're gonna make it complicated because God of hosts means the God, the leader of the host of the army of God, of the army of heaven.
Right. Okay. What does mean?
Well, we're gonna get back to the show's topic real quick.
On my fault. I went off topic.
They love it. Don't worry. But we're gonna talk about this. What do you disagree with? A young man having multiple women under his belt.
Wow. Thank you for Yeah, it means El in Hebrew means God or
Power.
mighty one
Or power of.
No,
because El means of.
Or it means power. It means
power of or
no.
God of.
It just says power and it means strength or might.
Because
but
if you go, even in Arabic.
OG, literally, it says it right here. Like I'm not lying.
Even in Arabic, of Allah or God.
We're not talking about Arabic, OG. We talking about Hebrew.
We're talking about both.
But I'm saying this is the Old Testament is written in. This is the Hebrew Bible.
What does Israel mean?
This is written in Hebrew, right? So
what does
Isaiah 9:6 is written in Hebrew, not Aramaic.
Just like
Arabic.
Just like Emmanuel. What does that mean?
God is with us.
God is with us, meaning God is of us.
OG, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, OG.
You got to understand something. It's the context. Just like you thought Christianity was an Eastern.
It is an Eastern religion.
In other words, with Eastern.
But that's off topic. That's off topic.
But here's the part. Hold on.
OG, we gotta stay on the topic.
Before we go back to the original topic of the show.
Jump around. Like we gotta stay
Before we go back to the original topic of the show, right?
Can we?
We didn't solve this. Was Israel considered part of Africa?
We gotta solve it. I'll gladly talk about that, but can we at least solve this first? Because I just looked it up right here. El means God in Hebrew.
El means what?
God.
Of God. Meaning
so what
Gabriel.
What
Gabriel means what?
Yeah, of course.
Of messenger of God.
That term
of
God.
Right? Every time you put an L of. But
the L is at the end.
God is the L.
The L is not in front.
Of or with means what?
But the L is at the end. It's not in front.
Of or with.
This term El Gibor, the L is in front, right? So it's leading
with or of word. Meaning what? If I say Gabriel, Israel.
the Israelites during that time did not create the language, right?
Who created?
Some people way before them.
So wait a minute.
It went those. So you telling me Moses spoke Hebrew,
He was culturally Egyptian.
but the Israelites during the time of Moses
were the Israelites before Moses.
Yeah, that spoke what? So how could the Jews during the time of Jesus make up the language?
So right? Who was the first chancellor of?
And them and the Jews during the time of Jesus making the
language. How old? Jesus never made a language.
No, I'm saying the Jews during the time of Jesus making the language.
Do we speak what language do we speak?
It's complicated.
No. We're making it very simple.
It so complicated.
No. We're speaking very. So in other words, what language is the Old Testament written in?
Hebrew and Aramaic.
No. What is the Old Testament written in?
Hebrew.
Excuse me. What is the King James Bible written in?
English.
What type of English?
Right. The King James version is not the first English.
No. What type of English?
Old English.
What is described? What year is Old English?
I just know it's Old English.
Look it up. Refer to Zechariah 3:10. Temptation. What you were talking about?
But like the Jews not understanding
that and Lamentations are Old Testament books. So in other words, you got if this is written in Old English defined.
This word mighty God in Hebrew is El Gibor. Hey,
So
Coach, that term is only to God.
So what is Lord of Hosts? So far.
Wonderful Counselor, Mighty
Israel
God.
is connected to African by the Semitic plates. But here's
Mighty
the
God.
thing.
Can we deal with this first, please? Mighty God. It says mighty, and it says in the description is a child, a son.
What is Gabriel? Of messenger of who?
My G. That's what I'm saying, of course. Like, come on, like we smart, we smart
Power of, given
individuals,
of,
right? In
guess
this
what?
context, this son is mighty God.
So if we're calling him mighty God,
Like, even if we disagree with it, even if you disagree with it, fine.
God.
But that's not what it says, and that's not what it's saying in Hebrew.
Samuel. Why do you?
Okay, let's look up what Samuel, the definition of Samuel, right? Let's look up what that is in Hebrew. What is Samuel in Hebrew? Name of God. God has heard. Ask of God.
Keep going. Keep going.
That's three that they got right here.
What does Gabriel mean?
So let's look up the El Gibor now.
What does Michael mean?
What does? But I'm saying this.
What does Michael mean?
El Gibor is only contributed to God. It's never contributed to a creation. Never, like never in the Hebrew.
How many names of God?
But listen, what I'm saying, I know there's a lot of names of God, Coach.
Even with the Lord of Hosts.
I understand there's a lot of names of God, right?
Even with the Lord of Hosts, that literally means God of War.
Wait, I understand there's a lot of names of God. But what I'm saying is this name, this particular name right here, is never given to creation. Never. That's what I'm saying. It's never this. And you can ask any Jewish scholar; they'll tell you this name El Gibor is never given to any creation. None, except none at all. I don't even want to say except.
How many
This name
creations?
is only contributed to God Almighty. The
How many names were contributed to Lord of Hosts?
This is what I'm saying, right? Because I think you're not getting what
I'm
saying.
getting everything.
Because let me explain it one more time, right? I understand that there's multiple names of God, right? God has multiple names, right? What I'm saying is this one name right here is never ever it's never ever given and used in a way that describes his creation. Never.
Has El Shaddai been ever given to a creation? No.
No.
Has Lord of Hosts ever been given to a creation?
No.
So that's not the only name that's been given to a creation.
But Coach, you missed it. I'll
give you that.
You missed it.
You gotta understand.
No. Because we can't slide past that. You're not understanding what I'm saying. This El Shaddai is a name of God.
What does El Shaddai mean?
Don't matter. El Shaddai is a name.
It does matter. Look it up. What is
that? That's contributed to God, right? What I'm saying is, El Gibor is one of his names, and it's only contributed to him. But right here it says it's contributed to a son, and that son is who? The Messiah, the anointed one, the one to come to die and to save the world from their sins, save the world from their iniquity.
Title that is distributed.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you a question.
Yo,
So I'm asking you a question.
I think I'm done. No, you got it. I ain't gonna lie, you got it.
Asking
Like, you understand what I was saying though? It's like a little bit, like it just like you just caught a little bit of it, just a whiff up.
No, because number one,
Yo, coach, I ain't gonna lie, you got it.
Number one,
you got it.
Number one,
you got it.
If Lord of Hosts is only given to what?
God, man. Lord of Hosts is only given to God. El Shaddai, Elohim. Well, no, Elohim is actually a term that's a ruler, but it also can mean God as well.
What ruler was called Elohim?
Elohim, Satan was called an Elohim. It was rulers. It was also rulers over the great rulers that God cast down to die like men were called Elohim, but they weren't. They were called rulers. It wasn't necessarily God, because like I said, Elohim can mean ruler and
rulers are a sect of angels.
Nah,
they call them rulers.
I don't think you understand the Hebrew, because Elohim could mean ruler.
What does Elohim mean?
Ruler and God.
Look it up.
Can Elohim mean ruler?
No, just look at the definition of real Elohim.
Yes, Elohim can mean ruler. But the meaning of it is God. But it also means ruler.
It means God.
But no.
Here's the part. Here's the part.
But wait, it's context to that though, coach.
When did we ever call
also called the God of the earth?
When did we call Satan Elohim?
He was called.
We never called him that.
In the Hebrew text.
Even in the Hebrew text, they never called him that.
Yes.
When did they call him Elohim?
I'll show you.
When do we call him Elohim?
That's what I'm saying. Elohim doesn't mean Elohim also means ruler. It doesn't mean just God.
So when we call Jesus what? King of Kings, Lord of Lords, what does that mean?
God.
No. What does King of Kings mean?
What does King? He's the King of all kings.
No, what does King of Kings literally mean?
Literally, he's the.
No, what does the term King of Kings mean?
Oh, emperor. He's an emperor.
Was emperor designed just for God or Jesus?
No, but Jesus was. Wait. No.
Because no. When was
Jesus? Jesus claimed to give eternal life. No.
What was
contributed to God?
When was the first time somebody was called King of Kings in history?
When?
1,000 years before the birth of Christ.
When?
Persians called their emperors
what? But have any of them rose from the dead from their own account?
That doesn't matter.
That does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Because Jesus claimed to be God.
Does the emperor have to be the King of Kings or rise from the dead?
Jesus claimed to be God, is my point.
What does King of Kings mean?
Emperor.
Does emperor mean you have to rise from the dead?
No.
So in other words, they took a Persian. Who's one of the fucking empires that saved the Jews?
Who?
Persia.
Okay.
So 1,000 years before the birth of Christ, we had emperors, right?
All right, fine. What's up? What is that?
So in other words,
what is that?
Names gain and lose their meaning.
No, they don't.
They
bro,
do.
Where do you get that from? Where do you get that from?
So in other words,
where you get that from?
Where do we gain the term? So you're telling me Language
King of
doesn't.
Kings
So language
is a
doesn't.
total. If I
So
like, for example,
language.
right? If I say to you, Shalom, Shalom, Elohim, right? Elohim, right? To you, you're not gonna understand what the freak I'm saying.
Greetings and peace be upon you from God. So you're
There we go.
telling. So
Right?
you're
Most
telling
people
me.
not gonna understand what that
So
means, though.
you're gonna talk to me like I'm
Most
some ignorant motherfucker that
no,
I don't mean what the fuck you said and
you know
probably.
what it means.
So in other
But most
words,
people not gonna know what it means, though. So I would have to translate it in
so if I
English.
say assalamu alaikum, what does that mean?
It's a greetings, peace be upon you. It's a greeting.
And what's the referring back to it?
Assalam.
No. Well, wah.
Wa
Assalamu
assalam.
alaikum.
Wa salam alaikum.
And what does that mean?
Greetings to you.
Peace be upon you.
Peace be upon you. Fine.
Why do you
But
think
we
it
have to
occurs?
translate
So
that in
why?
English.
So why is English and Hebrew, English and Arabic, English and Old English a one for one
We're
definition?
missing a major point, right? The major point is in this Hebrew text, my G, like you know,
Do you
my brother,
understand? Do you understand one for one
my
Hebrew?
brother, my
Let me ask you this
champion,
question. Do you
right?
understand one
Understand,
for
coach.
one Hebrew?
This El Gibor in this text, it
What the
says El Gibor. Show
so
me where that's show me where
so
that's contributed to
so
a human
so
being.
you're telling me if I say there's a tsunami coming, what does that mean?
There's about to be a wave, a
Is
big wave.
tsunami a
That's what I'm saying.
English word?
Don't sound like it.
Does tsunami sound English to you?
No, I suppose it don't sound like
It's
it.
Japanese
I was gonna
for great
say it
waves
might have been
of water.
Japanese. Yeah, but
So, in other
this
words,
this right here. So
do other languages
nah,
incorporate other
nah.
languages?
El Gabor don't mean nothing else. In the
So,
El Gabor mean the same thing in every
so,
language. If you
so,
translate it in any other language,
so, let me ask you this question.
mighty God, that's what it is.
Do you think,
That's what I'm trying to say though.
I'm going to ask you this question before we get back on the topic. Do you,
Can you at least can we stick on this though? Like
I'm going to ask you this question.
if we can't get past this, coach, I don't need, to be real, like I don't even want to like
So, in other
have a
words,
conversation because we're gonna jump and
so,
I don't know how to do that. You know,
if I
I don't know how to
say,
jump around. I just know how to stick to the point, prove and articulate that the point
so,
is
if I say,
wrong or right, and then we
if
can
I
move on to the
say
next thing.
Israel, what am I talking about? In modern English, what
Is
does Israel mean?
Israel El Gibor?
I'm asking you, what does Israel mean?
Israel is not El Gibor.
Does this have L in it?
It has El in it, but it's not El Gibor.
What does El Gabor
You
mean?
El
Mighty
Gibor
God.
mean mighty God.
So what does Israel
But
mean?
as you can see, all of the L's when they're mentioned when they're talking about creation, the L is behind the the name of that particular creation, right? In this specific
So what does El Shaddai mean?
El Shaddai,
Do you know what it means? Yes or no?
I forgot exactly what it means.
Yes or no?
I know it's a term that's contributed to God. I know
Many
that for
terms.
sure.
What does El Shaddai mean?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly
If
what
you
it means,
don't
but
know, just say I don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't remember exactly what it
Look it
means.
up.
But I know it. I know it's
Look
contributed
it
to
up.
God. It means
Look
God.
it up. I'll even tell you, God the provider.
Okay, fine. God the provider. Now we
So
got
in
that out
other
the way.
words,
God the provider. This means this is El Gibor.
anytime you mention L, it means of or with
God
or
is
because of.
that's not what it said. You just said God the provider. You didn't say God of provider. You said God the provider.
What did I say? God of
The provider.
the or because of or the
Bro, we just looked
what?
at what L mean. Like, Coach, we just literally looked up what L
L.
means.
So in other words,
What does L mean? What does L mean?
just look up El Shaddai
What does L
because
mean
it's not
in
a one for
Hebrew?
one dialect of English.
What
It's
does L mean in Hebrew? God
El Shaddai mean.
or mighty one.
What does El Shaddai mean? If you're not going to look it up, we'll go back to the original subject and we'll end it there.
Because you
What does El
didn't
Shaddai
explain
mean?
this. You
What's
didn't
this?
explain this. You didn't explain this. You did not deal
What
with
does
this at all.
Emmanuel mean?
You did not deal with this.
What does this Emmanuel
It
mean?
don't matter. You didn't
It
deal with
does
this.
matter because you're telling me if one thing does not matter of God, then we got to emit the whole goddamn thing.
No, what I'm saying is your point doesn't.
No. It does matter
towards
because if we
this.
can't say L, and we can't rule out things.
Is what's one of the names you gave?
What's Emmanuel mean?
Okay, God is with us. Right? His name is actually Emmanuel.
What's another term of God is with us?
What?
God is of us. God is with us. God is among us.
That was the name that the Messiah was given, Emmanuel.
So, would it make sense if I say Emmanuel, God is among us? Would that make the same fucking terminology?
For what?
Emmanuel.
El Gibor? No, that's not the same thing. El Gibor and Emmanuel is not the same thing.
Goddamn God.
It's the same thing, but it's not the same.
It's goddamn Lord of hosts mean the same damn thing.
Yes.
As El Shaddai or
Emmanuel. They're all the same thing. But what I'm saying is, this is where you missed it.
So
in this specific, come on, Coach, don't fuck with me like that.
If God of war means Lord of hosts, El Shaddai, Elohim is the many names of God because guess what?
Like the many names. You're
many facets. Many names.
He has many names, but this name right here, that is one of his names.
Mighty God, right?
Mighty God is used, right, in this context. And I'm going to read it again, and then I'm not going to say nothing else, right? In this context, right? For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. All of these terms are contributed. All of these names are God. But here's my point. They're connecting. Listen. All of these names are contributed to God. But the Son is being called these names. That's my point.
What does mean? I want you to go back to the reading.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
What does it mean to us? Does it mean upon us, of us, and on us?
To us, a child is given. The child's name.
To us, child's name. Upon us. What does upon mean? What does to us mean? What does us mean? Through us mean?
Coach, let me read it. You missed it. I'm gonna read it one more time. Isaiah 6. Isaiah 9, chapter 9, 6, right? For in the chat, right? A child is born. To us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called. Here's the context. He will be called. It doesn't say us will be called. He will be called.
Upon us.
Wonderful. He will be called. He will be called Wonderful Counselor. Right.
Christian, or just the Jews?
Oh, yeah.
Which one is it
God.
called by? We're gonna ask that question real quick.
Be honest
Is
with
it
you.
is it is it being called by the Jews, or is it being called by whom? The world?
OG, I'm cooked. I'm be honest. I'm cooked. Like I ain't got no more in me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
I ain't got no more
if you're
fight.
telling me that we're gonna go by one scripture that says mighty counselor, but there's many other things that says
Wonderful
God is a
counselor,
mother.
not mighty counselor. But I'm cooked. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cooked.
So in other words, we're gonna go by what you said, right?
OG, I'm cooked. I don't
Now
even be real, like, oh, cooked.
we're gonna go by the hey big head because one thing I learned, it's very rare that you get a one for one interpretation. Any linguistics. Now we're gonna talk about the hey big head things because one, let's look at the hey big head. Should I take a woman in her decline when she wouldn't take me in her prime? The answer is no. Why? Because that person did not respect you when you climbed to the top. She literally had the opportunity to join you on your journey, or she said, "I'm gonna wait when you make a man or whatever it is, people." Remember, these modern women said, "I want a man. If I make $60,000, I want a man who make 100,000, 200,000 because of her lifestyle or whatever love." Why should a man deal with a woman in that caliber? Would you like to comment on that?
Um, what's the question again?
Should a man who did wait for him on his climb to the top, and she waited him to become a man of means, should a man take on that woman? The same woman who makes 60,000, 70,000, and you become to make 150,000, should a man take that woman on?
If a if a man makes 100,000, right?
Because females play those numbers in their head.
So if a man makes 100,000,
Should a woman take that woman on who didn't accept him when he made 25,000?
I think it depends.
What does it depend upon?
I think it depends on if that woman matured and developed. If she didn't mature and develop, I don't think that she should be accepted, right? Like if she still see value, if she just see money as value, then nah.
Is money valuable?
So
Yes or no?
Yeah, I think money is valuable.
Do you pay your money off of prayers and hope, well wishes? What do you pay your rent in?
I didn't say money wasn't valuable. I'm saying like if she still see money is the only value, and if
No, no, we
person,
don't say that's the only value.
but that's what I'm saying. Like if she still see money as like if she hasn't, what I'm saying is if she hasn't matured, then no, I don't think that man should be with her. Right?
Because right now, we have somebody called Aisha Curry, Michelle Obama, Jay Smith. Do you think those three men, those three wives, being connected to their husband, do you think they ever have to look over a day in their life again?
Ooh, they can. To be honest, I got hit the crib, yo.
All right.
I got hit the crib. But
Do you think they'll ever see poverty in their life?
hope not.
Yes or no? Those women who are hurting for their electrical bill, their food bill, anything. Do you think they'll ever hurt?
You ready?
No, I'm not.
I got this.
They used to bathroom.
Nah, I'm cool.
So in other words, do you disagree with the women coming for the hey big heads? Why don't we usually accept those women? And there's a reason why, because of it. Because if a woman didn't see you as valuable before you had values of worth, are they truly valuable? Before you could give her the world, does she believe in it? The answer is usually going to be no. Did Michelle Obama believe in Barack? No. Did Aisha Curry believe in Stutter? No. Because she thought she was better than him. She thought this lonely nigga, this light skinned, gangly nigga, who didn't even go into his grown when she, because, girls are giving her 2 years growth boys biologically. It took her to college, damn near with a nigga got a lead, for this nigga to even be looked at as valuable.
East, man. Yeah, I'm clutching. I'm really current. Really, we can play the